Hey guys, Mike here from WeWatchedAMovie. Jay didn't make the trip tonight. I went to see it with my lady friend, well, my wife. If I look a bit sweaty to you, this is because I'm moving right now. I'm currently in the process of moving. So this will be my last video in this house. I'm just moving up the street. No big deal, but I'm a little bit sweaty. It's a little bit hot. I maybe need a bath, maybe not. So I took my wife to see this movie last night, and first off, it's one of those movies, you know, it's supposed to be like the 5-star compared to The Notebook. You get what I did there? That was a terrible, terrible joke. But it's supposed to be like even more cryable than The Notebook and all these movies like that, these chick flick movies, which is not really a chick flick. I mean, it's just a sad movie that girls happen to like, because girls like sad shit. And that's no offense to girls, but in my experience, I've learned that girls like to cry, not always out of drama or anything like that, but these books, from books, movies, their media, they want it to make them cry. They like that. You know, we like a good story too, but girls cry. Makes me cry? Good. I hate that movie. It made me cry. It was so damn depressing. It's my favorite.
We watched a movie. Yeah. We watched a movie. We watched it.
I didn't read the books. My wife had. I hadn't read the books, and I know that she cried like 8 times while reading the books. And the only thing I knew about it was Shailene Woodley. I hadn't seen a trailer for it. I hadn't read anything from the book. She kind of told me the story, so I knew what was going to happen for the most part, which may explain why this one didn't tear me up. X-Men Days of Future Past made me cry. This movie, I might have welled up a couple times, but no tears actually touched the cheeks. No tears touched the cheeks. But no tears touched the cheeks. That's really hard to say, by the way. This is like my 6th edit. Just try to say it. The tears didn't touch the cheeks. No tears touched the cheeks. Maybe that's not hard at all and I'm an idiot. Yeah, so I liked the movie. It was good. It wasn't as much, I think it was overhyped just a little bit. I mean, the writing's really good in the movie. Shailene Woodley and the guy, I can't think of the guy's name that plays him, but he was really good in the movie. I hadn't seen him in anything else before, and he was really good. I mean, he was a charismatic guy. He fit the part perfectly, and they had great, you know, chemistry together. Shailene Woodley, though, I mean, I think she takes the cake above everybody. She is just an amazing actress, and I can't wait to see her get older and take more roles and what she's going to do, because she's always really impressive with everything I've ever seen her in. The Spectacular Now is amazing, and I can tell from that movie to this movie that she's come even further as an actor. Just the way that she conveys emotions when stuff's going on, it's very believable how she does things. So, and that helps add to the heartache of this story. And I won't get into what the story is. I'll just say it involves a love story, and it involves cancer, and it involves basically the story. It's a story about appreciating what you have in your life, how much time you have here on the earth, and it does that well. It makes you feel good and all butterflies and shit inside, which is a good thing. And the only thing bad I'd say about the movie is it's a little bit ham-fisted, it's a little bit heavy-handed, like they're trying to make you cry. I didn't like the soundtrack and the music in it. It was just too much, too Lifetimey. Like, not Lifetimey, it's like MTV Lifetime. I don't know, it was just too much. It felt too ham-fisted and heavy-handed. It felt like they were throwing it at you a little bit too much and like really lacquering the cry on right there, or trying to, and it took away from the moment. I felt if they just let the script have its day and let these actors talk it out without trying to add stuff to it, I felt like it would have conveyed a lot better, because there is some good script writing in this movie. I know it's not as good as what's in the book from what I've been told from everyone else, and that the mom drives a minivan, not a car like she does in the movie. That's literally what my wife complained about that. But obviously they're never as good as they are in the books. But I still like the movie. I'd give it an 8.0. I think it tells a good-hearted story. I think it is really sad what happens in the movie. And then at points in the movie, it does get really, really sad. I really like the parents. The dad is, who forever will be known to me, no matter what his real name is Sam from True Blood. Her dad, I think he does a really good job. I think the mom does a really good job. I think everybody in the movie is really good. I really like the friend of I'm sorry guys, I wish I had the names of these people down, but I didn't have time. My internet's unconnected right now. I didn't even have a chance to look. I really like the friend of the main character. He was really good. I thought he brought some good humor to it. There's a scene like, the main character is really, really charismatic, and the way he talks to people, I mean, sometimes it comes off as like cocky or brash or maybe a little bit snooty and hipsterish. The characters can come off a little bit like that every once in a while, but most of the time they're really likable despite that. And there's one scene where they're just really caring good people. There's one scene where his friend is upset about a girl, and he's like, here, just break stuff. And he just grabs his like basketball trophy off the wall from all these trophies that he won. He starts giving them to him. He's like, you know, I don't care about them anyway. Go ahead and break those and make yourself feel better. And he does, and it's a hilarious scene. And they're really good people. It's a good-hearted story to watch. There's nothing wrong with it. You walk out of the feeling good about life or depressed as hell. depressed about the movie, but feeling good about life is pretty much how you're going to walk out of this. And there's a cameo in this movie, couple cameos in this movie that not really even cameos, they're actual like just characters that are in the movie for a moment, and those were my favorite parts about it. The whole movie from top to bottom was really, really well casted, and it was just, it was a good movie. Like I said, the only problem I have with it, it was just a little too ham-fisted. They tried to drive it down their throat a little bit too much, got a little bit cheesy at times, a story that didn't need to be cheesy. That story in itself is heartfelt enough and deep enough for them not to add all the Hollywoodish type shit trying to make teenage girls cry. If you pay attention to the movie and the story and the characters, it'll make you cry on its own. So I thought they kind of, you know, put a big damper on it for me with that. But still, a really good movie. I recommend go see it. If you're guys, you may not want to see it by yourself. I mean, it may not be your type of thing, but if it's between that and a Cameron Diaz movie on date night and it's her turn to pick, take her to see this movie. It's not a man-hating movie, and it's actually got a good script and stuff. It's actually written well, and you'll actually enjoy it a lot better than you would Cameron Diaz. Question of the day, what is the saddest movie you've ever seen? The movie that made you cry the most? That wasn't supposed to be sad. The movie that you're most ashamed that you cried at. For me, I guess, I don't... Man of Steel made me cry. Every time I see Remember the Titans, when he gets hit by the car and they're doing the left side strong side thing, I bawl like a little bitch. I mean, it happens every single time. X-Men Days of Future Past made me cry. Like I said, this movie, tears welled up, didn't touch the cheeks, didn't touch the cheeks, didn't touch the cheeks. That's twice in a row I got it right. What now, world? I'm Mike from We Watched a Movie, guys. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys next time.
We watched a movie. Yeah. We watched a movie.